With the growing popularity of toy haulers, we decided to show you why you don't have to be into bikes or quads to want one of these beauties as we check out the Jayco Seismic. And last week we showed you some new products to enhance your RVing experience. Well, we have one more product to show you that may not enhance your RVing fun, but will definitely make it a lot more pleasant. Then Jeff Johnston shows us some new space-saving kitchenware from Nautical Scout. And Evanne whips up her favorite Bran muffins, and they're not your mama's old-style Bran muffins. These stories and more on this week's Rollin On TV. Closed and Spanish captioning where available is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. Let's catch up with Jeff as he shows us why more and more people are opting for toy haulers.
Wow, this is something else.
It's great.
It never ceases to amaze me how far these rigs have come.
It's so much fun. You can look at all this space. Look at the ceiling height, slide out room height, 50-inch TV, fireplace,
Wow.
sound bar.
Got to have a fireplace. When
Got to
you're
have a
camping.
fireplace.
Yeah.
5,200 BTUs of heat.
Wow.
So
wow.
pretty amazing.
And that's the fireplace, of course, is electric.
It
requires plugging in.
That's
okay.
right. No gas. No gas.
Small details.
Yes.
And this kitchen, I can think of a particular wife of mine who would find this kitchen just delightful.
That is some countertop space right
Yeah.
there. Yes.
And this is a solid surface of some kind?
This is a signature series Corian right here. This is
Okay.
definitely an expensive upgraded countertop, but it's for the ladies, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it looks like authentic
That
genuine tile backsplash.
That's new. That is all genuine stone. It's polished glass. You notice how high we brought it up right there. See how we brought the countertop all the way up, 3-inch
Okay.
backsplash
Yeah.
as well to match.
Very
Real residential.
Very
Yes, sir.
residential.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And the refrigerator looks like a residential type.
Big.
Yeah.
23 cubic foot.
Wow.
Also has ice and water in it too. You don't see that very often in them. A lot of guys are just doing, you know, the
Yeah.
traditional ones, but all digital display, Frigidaire,
wow.
name brand. So
And this this sofa unit, clearly it looks like is it also fold out? I mean, is it the recliner type thing?
residential, recliners, leather. Everybody can kick their feet back.
Wow, very cool. And then obviously when you're looking up at the ceiling, there's this large panel here that lights up. And
Ceiling feature right
yeah.
here. Yeah, it's decorative. You know, otherwise you just have a white ceiling, right?
Yeah.
But you can notice all the LED lights extra in here. But we spread them out really well, I think, and distribute the light. And
Well, the
very
LEDs
bright.
are smart. They're
not the heat.
Good reason for them.
Yes, sir.
And then you look toward the back, of course, and you got that neat little storage loft, whatever area up there.
Bonus for the
I
kids
can think
sleeping.
of some nieces that would really like that.
Yes, kids love it. They're up and down that ladder all day long, it seems like. But it's also a great place for bonus storage.
Wow, nice looking bedroom. Plenty of headroom. Well, I'm 6'6".
I'm
and
6'2".
About got enough for the average guy.
6'5".
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, a beautiful bedspread, very eye-catching.
Thank
Good.
you.
Yeah, that's good looking.
Thanks for noticing. I will
And-
tell you, it's a kind of a funny story, but these are actually the same design that's on my throw pillars at home in my house.
Yeah.
To have a custom look and something
Yeah.
unique just to Seismic, this is digitally printed.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
laser etched, and it is matching our shower curtain as well. And so
Cool.
all of the Seismic customers, this will be unique just to them. Nobody else in the industry will have
Wow.
it. So
Well, the woodwork in here is gorgeous. Very nice residential looking sliding door there with the mirrors and so on.
Thank
and I'm looking at this
a nice
foot
piece
of the
of
bed
furniture,
cabinet,
isn't
and
it?
there's a strange looking cutout in there. So that.
yes, there is.
Oh, okay. What?
Well, I will tell you, this awesome window right here, look at all the natural light, but you know, when the customers come in and we do that, that's a 40-inch LED right there.
Very
Nobody's
nice.
ever done that before, and that's a Seismic first.
So what's the story out here?
Well, take a peek, check that out.
Wow, this is something we haven't seen before.
Isn't this great?
Yeah. What do you call this?
This is just an extension of the living room. It's just a side patio. The whole thought process is you're on the ground camping, correct? Why not just bring you up off the ground? You're not walking in and out of the steps all the time. In, out, just an extension of the living room right out the
Really
side.
nice. And it looks like you have the entertainment features out here as well.
Another 40-inch LED, outside speakers, refrigerator, It is all covered underneath the awning.
Yeah, very nice. Pretty cool feature.
Thank you.
This looks about as far away from what you would imagine in a toy hauler could possibly be.
Thank you. That's our goal. I mean, residential, right? If you notice the paneling that we put up instead of the diamond plate, it's just an extension of the living room.
Yeah.
Got the chair rail. We have the oversized windows. You can see all the storage. Another 32-inch LED TV. Can't have too many TVs, eh?
No, too
4
much TV.
standard.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
here's one of the other things that most people aren't expecting. Second full bathroom.
Wow, very cool.
Great place when the kids come in, hose them down.
Yeah.
How about dogs? You bring your pets in, you don't have to bring them all the way up to your bathroom up front.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a neat little feature.
Put the old towel down to keep them. And
Yes.
these sofas, they fold down, I guess, into a bed?
They do. Those are rear convertible sofas. They fold down, make into another queen bed.
Wow.
You have another queen bed up top.
Yeah, the drop-down mechanism.
Correct.
Bed,
You just push a
powered.
button, everything's power.
Oh, very cool.
Very simple.
And the screen door back there, it looks like this lets you close it off against the bugs and so on.
We refer to it as a 3 seasons room. You can extend your camping as well. You have obviously another 15,000 air conditioner,
Wow.
BTU air conditioner. You have AC, you have heat ducts, screen right here. But at the same time, when you're ready to bring your toys in, they just fold completely out, drive your toys in, shut it behind you. It also comes with plastic that Velcros on, so it keeps all the heat-cold transfer from going right out through the screen as well. So that's why they call it a 3-season room. You literally can be back here in 3 seasons.
Yeah, you can be here in the fall when the air gets a little cool and enjoy the looks of it.
Yes.
And it looks like the deck out there, or the ramp, picks up to make another outdoor deck, sort of like the one on the side.
Once again, you just extend your living space out the back, you extend it out the side. I mean, think how many square foot that you have to work with.
Yeah.
Also has an electric awning. You have your own remote control, electric awning as well. So,
Remote
like I said, we're
control,
trying to
of
make
course.
it easy on you. Okay?
Wow, this is very nice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for the look around.
I
It's
really
good stuff.
appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Now, I'm sure some of you may be thinking about a toy hauler for your next RV. Coming up after the break, we'll show you a new product from Thetford that will turbocharge cleaning your holding tank.
Simply put, Thetford's AquaChem has outsold all its competitors combined because it's the strongest holding tank deodorant available. It provides the strongest odor control around the clock in all temperatures and conditions. It quickly liquefies waste and tissue and is 100% biodegradable. AquaChem, the industry standard for 50 years. For more information, visit Thetford.com. AquaChem, another great product from Thetford.
Is it now the perfect time to turn your old pop-up tent trailer from looking like this to looking like this? Treat yourself and your family to a bug-free camping season with a new tent canvas from Canvas Replacements. To learn more or to order a new canvas, visit canvasreplacements.com or call 800-232-2079.
We're at the Thetford booth today, and we're demonstrating our brand new SantaCon Turbo product. It's a macerator system, and a macerator is an alternative to emptying holding tanks. Traditionally, gravity holding tanks are emptied through a sewer hose, a 3-inch sewer hose, and this is a system that allows you to empty your holding tank with a pump. And the macerator is actually breaking up all the solids in the holding tank and pumping it out of the system, or pumping it out of the tanks, versus emptying through a traditional gravity sewer hose. It brings a lot of benefits to emptying a holding tank. It's traditionally the worst part of the process of RVing, and we're trying to make that process a lot better, a lot easier, and a lot cleaner. I'm holding a nozzle here. The nozzle is designed to fit in several different dump ports. It's got 3.5 inch, a 3-inch, and a 2.5 inch threaded, and then it also has press fits. So the way the pump works is, you'll see the pumping system here, and it's clear for demonstration purposes. It's not the real thing here in terms of what you would normally see coming out. but you'll get an idea of how the pump works and how fast it pumps. So I'm going to put it into this, this system here, and I'm going to turn the system on. This will empty a holding tank, a 40-gallon holding tank, in about 1 minute. So that's why we gave it the name Turbo. We've had SantaCon product on the market for a long time, but the new product Turbo is a lot faster. Some of the great benefits of this product are it comes with a 21-foot sewer hose, but the beauty of it is you can connect another hose to this part and pump a lot further, up to 150 feet away. So what that offers is the ability for the RVer to pump a long distance. Let's say they're at a relative's house that doesn't have a way to empty their holding tank, but then they can reach into the backyard sewer clean out. They'll pump it back there, or sometimes they'll even pump it up into the house, into the toilet. So there's a lot of flexibility there. A nice part about this fitting too is that with the threads, it allows you to lock in and have a very nice airtight connection into the sewer port. Right now this is an OEM product, and many of the OEMs are adopting it as standard equipment. We see that continuing to grow as this grows in popularity. Some of the big name brands that carry this product are Jayco, Dynamax, some Forest River units, Phoenix Motorhomes, and Road Track.
At Ikon Direct, we make more RV aftermarket products than we have time to list here, like skylights, fender skirts, towing products, and, well, you get the picture. So, the best way to see all our products and most likely find just what you're looking for is to visit our website at ikondirect.com or call our friendly customer service department at 888-362-4266. When you have a Truma AquaGo instant hot water system, you can expect to make a lot of new friends. Watch for RV Business Magazine's RV of the Year Award Show to see which companies and which RVs contend for this prestigious industry honor. The RV of the Year show is sponsored by Dicor, at the core of everything you do. Cummins Onan, our energy working for you. Air Excel, reinventing comfort. And Thetford, going places. Also, as part of this program, Rollin On TV will be presenting a special Truck Camper of the Year award. The RV of the Year award show begins airing Sunday, February 14th and will air the entire week on all our stations and networks. For more information, visit rvbusiness.com or rollinontv.com.
Unless you're in a really, really big RV, there's pretty much one constant in an RV kitchen. Storage space is usually limited or tight at best. So RVers are always looking for solutions to be able to put more stuff into their storage space or make it more efficient. Well, there's a company called Nautical Scout. They've been selling products to the marine industry for quite some time now. And these products are also something that's going to look pretty good and maybe work pretty well for RVers. In this case, for example, all of them are made out of high temperature silicone. This is good up to about 450 degrees, so you can throw it right in the microwave and use it like this. For example, this is a steamer, slightly smaller size steamer. Same thing, has a little portable tray on the inside. This is a 2-quart saucepan with a steel bottom. The steel is stainless, so you can use it on any type of heat source, including induction type ovens, for example, but putting it on a regular stove that has propane heat is fine. And this is a 4-quart saucepan. And then they have these nifty little coffee drip strainer deals. Now, what makes these products a little bit different is the fact that when you're done using them, they fold up flat. Steamer like this medium size, pop it into itself, and it takes up a lot less space. Same applies to these little coffee deals here. Collapse it down, and you go from this to this, which is a pretty cool space saving. These large saucepans, collapse them down. Small saucepan, you have to be smarter than the pan to know how to operate it. There we go. A little bit of practice. And of course you have a 4-cup teapot, coffee maker, what have you, with a lid that can be locked shut for safety and convenience when pouring. And this too collapses down. And when the teapot folds up, you can stack a whole bunch of pieces together in a relatively small space. And that's nice in an RV. And something else is, if you're in a trailer, of course, towing a trailer, the kitchen is back behind you, you don't hear it. But if you're inside a motorhome where your cabinets are close to your driving area, these things don't rattle and bang around as much as a lot of glass or metal containers might. That can just be a little visceral thing, but every little bit of adding comfort and pleasure to your travel adds up. So you can learn more about the Nautical Scout products by logging onto our website at rollinontv.com.
Next, Evanne shows us a recipe for delicious Bran muffins that prove you don't have to be over 50 to enjoy a Bran muffin. I'm sure I'll get some email on that comment. At Jayco, we're a lot more than just an RV manufacturer. We're all about family, and we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. To see our complete product line and find your nearest Jayco dealer, visit us online at jayco.com or just log on to rollinontv.com. Never run out of propane again. With Level Check, there's no more guesswork. Just run the gauge over the tank, and when the light turns from red to green, you'll know exactly how much propane you have left. It's that simple. Level Check, another great product from Truma. For more information, visit levelcheck.com.
There isn't anything better for breakfast than a fresh, healthy bran muffin and a delicious cup of coffee. Not being much of a baker, I'd gotten into the habit of picking up a few muffins when I went grocery shopping. It got a little bit spendy, but I was comfortable knowing that I was eating healthy. Then, one day, my grocery store began posting nutritional information, including the calorie counts on the flavor labels. I've got to tell you, I was absolutely shocked to learn that my morning muffin had nearly 1/3 of my entire day's calorie allowance. Wow, that is just not good. So with a little research, recipe testing, and tweaking, I came up with my own simple and delicious version of my beloved morning bran muffins. These are filled with raisins, nuts, a natural sweetener, wholesome oat bran, and more deliciousness. But even better, they're fast to bake, so my muffins are now warm in the morning. Let me show you how easy these are to make. You'll be making them in no time. While it might seem like there are quite a few ingredients, you'll see how easy it is. Now, the way that we start these muffins is we've got 2 bowls, one for the dry ingredients and one for the wet ingredients. So first we'll mix up the dry ingredients. In this bowl, I have 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. To that, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of oat bran, right in like so. I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of spice mix. This is cinnamon, flaxseed, lemon, ginger, really delicious. I'm going to add a couple heaping, 1/2 teaspoon. That's almost a teaspoon. We're going to add some baking powder, and that's going to give it just a little bit of lift. We're going to put 1 1/2 teaspoons. 2, 3. Perfect. Just like that. and we're going to mix everything around. That's it. Our dry ingredients are done and ready to go. Now for our wet ingredients. I've got half a cup of non-fat milk in my bowl. I've got a 1/4 cup of grade B maple syrup. You can also use honey or agave, whatever your sweetener of choice is. Just a nice natural sweetener, like so. I'm going to put in some avocado oil, and I'm going to put in 1 1/2 tablespoons. Avocado oil is healthy for you, it's delicious, and if you're actually cooking with it, it has a really high smoke point, so I always have a bottle of avocado oil in my pantry. Here we go. 1 1/2 tablespoons of avocado oil and 1 egg. The last wet ingredient we're going to put in is some vanilla. I'll put about a tablespoon in, just add some extra flavor. Mix that into our liquid. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine the liquid into the dry ingredients. Really easy. I'm going to just pour it right in, like so. And I'm going to stir it around. You really just want to stir it until all the dry ingredients are wet. If you stir it a lot, it gets a little bit tough. So just mix everything up just barely. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our walnuts and our raisins. I'm going to use a spatula and I'm going to just fold them in. And that's about it. Now we're going to put our muffin batter into our muffin pans. Now if you have a loaf pan, you can certainly use that. I've done that in the past, but I picked up this little muffin pan. It's non-stick. I've put a little bit of oil in it just because I want to grease it. I want my muffins to come out nice when they're done cooking, and it fits in my toaster oven. By the way, I've got my toaster oven right here, preheating to about 375 degrees on convection. So what we want to do is we're going to put our muffin batter into our muffin pan. We're going to fill it about 2/3 of the way. Here we go. Pretty simple. Before we put them in the oven, the last thing we're going to do is just sprinkle a little bit of coconut sugar on the top of the muffins. It gives them just a nice, sticky, sort of sweet topping. Really easy, and not a lot, just a little bit. All right, and that's all there is to it. Now we're ready to put our muffins into our toaster oven. We have it on 375 degrees, convection. These are going to cook somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. So let's get them going. Well, that's all there is to it. Measure, mix, bake, and enjoy. I'm pleased to tell you that these have around 200-ish calories each, less than half of the store-bought muffins. Try this recipe at home, put your own spin on it by adding your favorite fruit, nuts, or even switch up the sweetener. That'll do it from this humble road abode. Thanks for visiting, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
We hope you enjoyed this week's show. And for more information on anything you've seen on the show, along with additional videos and stories, visit our website at rollinontv.com. And don't forget to visit our store, where you'll find some of the great products featured on our show. As usual, this has been another fun production. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com. If you're into RVing or just appreciate vintage vehicles, be sure to set your GPS for the RV MH Hall of Fame in Elkhart, Indiana. This museum houses the largest collection of vintage RVs and trailers dating as far back as 1916. For more information, visit their website at rvmhhalloffame.org.